as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live we turn on us, so yes.
A pleasant good night. Welcome to
Gear up and shift into high speed. Welcome to the 203rd edition of As the Wheels Turn, the ultimate podcast for cyclists and cycling fans of all levels. Andrew, we're excited to be back again with another tremendous show. Lots of races, lots of activity coming up on the cycling scene. Man, it's going to be fun tonight, right?
yes. You realize that for some reason, Belize, the racing season never ends. I mean, it seems that it's like a clock, go wrong and wrong and wrong.
Especially on the Masters side.
Especially in Masters side.
These old boys love to race.
I don't know.
You know, it's every weekend. I mean, sometimes we're doing 3 races per week. So, I mean, it could be just racing and no training, right? So, I mean, I love it, especially, you know, with our trip coming up. It's great preparation for us. So, I'm having a blast.
Well, I know you. We want to welcome all our fans to beautiful Barrel Boom, where we do this every week, chit-chatting about cycling. And like we always mention, we could stay here all night and talk all night about cycling. We will never run out of item, MD. So
yeah, we always have to look at our clocks, right, and the watches, and check with George, because he might want to send us home a little early. But yeah, we can be in this studio easily 3 hours, without a doubt. But we try to keep it to what, hour and a half,
somewhere around
2 hours. Yeah, it's challenging sometimes, but you know what? We love what we do, and we like interacting with our fans as well. As you can see, they're blowing up the screen already,
yes,
so they can't wait for us to hit them with all the fun cycling news.
We shine Hillman. All right, so of course, first of all, before I get into the birthday greetings, we do have two death to report on. Young Sean, what is the name of the young man?
Sean Armstrong.
Sean Armstrong. He rode some years ago. He used to ride with the Surge team, which was originally from Boom. Leon Gillett and the crowd. He was involved in a RTA, and he passed away earlier in the week. I know they may do a fun. Oh, you know, it would be Saturday because they may do a fundraiser, and I think he died the same night or the following day.
Oh wow.
Yep. So, our prayers are with his entire family in these difficult times. And also we have, who is the next person there? You gave me that, Charlie, the name of the other guy that passed? Humphreys?
Yes, I sent that to you directly, right?
Okay. Okay, because
was that...
Yeah, you sent it to me. I didn't. I'm not sure. It's not.
It's not coming up, no. All right, we'll get back to that. It's my friend, one of my friend, cousin that passed away.
Okay.
So it's Carlos Main.
Carlos Main. Okay. Yeah.
Carlos Main. So we'd like to say definitely condolences to the Main and Humphreys family. So I believe his wife. Maiden name was Humphreys, so Mr. Carlos Main unfortunately passed away, and untimely death, obviously. So always a sad time, right? I understand that he was a very fun, high spirit, loving gentleman, and would like to pass our condolences to his good friend, Mr. Javier Pee Wee Lizama, and Mrs. Sylvia Lizama. They're good friends with him, so condolences.
Yes. Okay, may their souls rest in peace. I mean, life is a cycle, and so so we live, so we die. Before I get into the birthday greetings, though, as Wilton's family, and I know the entire country of Belize, our prayers goes out to our Caribbean brothers, Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, but especially Jamaica, who felt the brunt of the massive Category 5 Hurricane Melissa, who, did some ruction and destruction in Jamaica. I mean, I saw the videos, I saw the pictures, and that storm could have come here, but it went that side, and it really put a hurting on all our brothers and sisters from the Caribbean. And so I pledged this morning to that. I asked folks, if I'm here this weekend, take that same money and buy one can of food, some canned food, and you could donate it to some organization that will definitely send food stuff. I mean, I know there's a Salvation Army, and you have other organizations, but I would pledge to each Belize, and I know some Belize may pop up. I know my wife, she had bought some canned food, because of course our hurricane season starts from June to November, and so as you go that, I know a lot of families would buy canned food and stockpile, right, just in case. But if you have any of that food at home or any of that canned stuff, put a few together and it's a one full basket and send to the proper organization so they can send it to our brothers out there.
Yeah, no, absolutely devastating. I was watching the aerial shots of places like St. Elizabeth and Montego Bay and those places, and it's very sad to watch that stuff. I was talking to some of my friends as well who have parents out there and relatives out there as well, and they were telling me like how it's just devastating. Mm-hmm. So it'll take Jamaica quite a while to get back. But you know what, Andrew? The thing is that I love about that country, and the people are so vibrant. Mm-hmm. They're in great spirits. They're cooking up outside. I see videos of them cooking outside, sharing a drink, and just being good spirits, and understanding that they cannot dwell on the past. Melissa happened. It's a natural disaster. It's not something that's expected, obviously. You get, obviously with technology nowadays, you get to plan a little bit in advance. So, hopefully majority of lives are saved because of the planning. And it looks like the whole Jamaica infrastructure and their system when it comes to hurricane preparedness is pretty solid based on what I was watching, disseminating information, following up, going out, visiting the sites, making sure they're doing what they can do by clearing out the gullies and different things like that so the water can flow. They've been doing a nice job with that. So to minimize the damage, unfortunately with a Category 5, I was at the shop with you and we were watching a demonstration of different categories, right?
That's crazy, right? That's
crazy.
And
when we saw it, what was your thought when it?
Man, I mean, they show what a Category 1 will do, a Category 2, a Category 3, Category 4, Category 5. And boy, it blew me to smithereens to see what a Category 5 can do. I mean, it can destroy concrete structures.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're talking about, upwards to 200 miles an hour, right?
Yep.
175 to 200 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Some wind gusts that were recorded in Jamaica was 225, I think. 225 miles an hour, that's the speed. Putting that into relatively, that's the speed of like an Indy car.
Exactly.
On the track. And you imagine that, just thumping into a structure. So, again, obviously lives are lost. Hopefully that's minimized based on their whole, like I said, disaster preparedness plan that they have in place. But, like I said, my heart is filled, and I'm wishing and hoping for the best for these folks, and hopefully they can recover, relatively quickly. Lots of damages. I noticed that, the pledges are coming in as far as the different entertainers. Mm-hmm. They're pledging. I think Shaggy donated $7 million towards the hurricane, fund. I saw another $5 million from some bank that they put into process, immediately. So it seems like, obviously with these things, the world is behind. It's not just the one country by themselves, the entire world. Belize actually sent out a ton of supplies for the students out there today. I saw that on the news.
Okay.
So that's good. But like Andrew said, every little bit counts. Reach out to the Red Cross, reach out to whatever organization you can, and find out what they're doing and how you can contribute, right? So I'm sure Belize, the government of Belize will be contributing more as well. But not only Jamaica, I think the Category 3 hit Cuba as well. There's the Bahamas and Bermuda.
Right.
That's directly in the path of Melissa. So obviously Jamaica got hit pretty hard, but then Cuba, we also want to make sure that we send best wishes to those folks and just kind of pray, and knowing that that we're here with them. They were just, it's funny that these athletes were just here.
Exactly.
Laurie
exactly.
Sharp and McFarlane and a couple others from Jamaica. They were just here, and now they're having to deal with this. Right? You have the Cuban athletes who are here, the Bahamas and Bermuda as well. So, guys, if you're watching, we're here with you, and we hope the best.
Yep. And especially to our Belizean students and Belizean living especially in Jamaica and Cuba. So, like you said, it seems that they were well prepared. I haven't heard of. I thought there would be more deaths, but it sounds like the death is minimal. I mean, but
well, there are going to be.
Is always rough.
There are going to be quite some lives lost. I was watching the latest update was 38, I think. But there'll be many more as they make these discoveries. You got to remember the hurricane just passed, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it'll take a few days just to get to these people with the flooding and the road conditions, and then you had the mudslides and just the roads totally breaking away, impassable. So that toll is definitely going to go up. It's a part of what a Category 5 is, unfortunately, but the people are in good spirit, Andrew. So that's the key thing, right? And everyone's willing to work together for a common cause. So. Yep.
Okay. So our prayers are with you guys. So we move on now to the birthday greetings. So let me start off with some birthday greetings. I have John Burns, one of our cycling brother, celebrate his birthday. Pizza Boy, we call him Pizza Boy, but I can't remember my full name. Living in Los Angeles. Miss Karen Rosita, a farmer, a women cyclist back in the days, and fitness trainer. Mr. Alvin Card, still rides with the Weekend Warriors. Young Devin Major, celebrate his birthday. My cousin, Madeline Boyne, celebrate her birthday. And I have a special person, but I'll save that for the last. Do you have a few?
Birthdays, let's see. My good friend, old classmate from St. John's College 6th Farm, Candice Miller. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Candice, October 30th. Joseph Lam. And two young cyclists with the same birthday, Devin Major and Joseph Lam.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Joe. Let's see. Ernest Oliveira.
Okay.
That's the Birdman. His birthday is today as well. Let's see who else we have. My cousin, Garrick Ellis, was yesterday. Happy birthday, Garrick. Old classmate again, SJC boy, Arthur Saldivar, was October 28th. You'd say Karen. Good friend of mine, wife Lisa Marilda Burns. Her birthday was October 28th. And we did mention Mr. Card. Let's see who else. I think that's it for now.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
quite a few birthdays in October.
Okay, so now I move on to a special, not only birthday, but congratulations, the Queen of Cycling, Mrs. Rita Thompson celebrates her ring the bell. So congratulations on a beautiful wedding. We attended wedding, and we had fun. The place was beautiful. The food was good. So Miss Rita, it's Saturday. She got married, and Monday was her birthday. So Miss Ritz, congratulations and happy birthday. And I must tell you, the venue, man, Oak Ridge venue, Spanish Lookout, the place was so beautiful there. I feel like I States, as people are saying. Spacious, and the service was awesome. So big up Oak Ridge venue, and if anybody want to get in touch, Miss Rita could tell you how you could rent the place, but it's beautiful. So happy birthday again, Miss Reeds, and congratulations. We wish you a lifetime of love and happiness to you and Karim, my good buddy.
Yeah.
I got jokes around every time because Father me lash out.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful wedding. I was honored to receive an invitation to that wedding, and I made the trek down to Iguana Creek.
Iguana Creek.
Beautiful, beautiful facility, well decorated. Whoever did that did a phenomenal job. The drummers were amazing as well. They brought the energy there. I mean, the entire thing was well done. Like I said, Kareem and Miss Reeds did very well. Everyone looked so happy, so joyous to celebrate a beautiful union. So, like Andrew said, we wish them all the best, happiness, and all the blessings that they do deserve. Yeah, I was amazed. I was amazed at everything. Just so everything was beautiful, so beautiful. I wish I could have stayed longer, but I had a race the next day, so I was there for a little bit and had to run. But for the time that I was there, it was amazing. Had a great time with those folks and the entire family. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I think there was a team of ladies that took care of it. I know Miss Rita's sister, Carla, I think her name is Carla.
Okay.
My beautiful wife, Miss D. The best lady, how call it, maid of honor.
Okay.
Miss Mel, she works at the customs, I remember what I title.
Greenwich.
Greenwich, okay, and some other young ladies, but maybe if Miss reads the watch, she can, mention who all were involved in taking, making that place so beautiful. Yep. So that's it for birthday, and I just want to mention one thing just before I move on. There's I got a visit from Mr. Maria. He called me and said there's a young lady that wants to ride her bike, and her name is Brianna Naves. She's 19 years old. Her mom is Miss Delvaline Reyes. She follow all our shows. She follow all the streaming. They are very excited. She's very excited. He said that I wanted to ride a long time ago, but schooling and but she's 19 now, and it's not something that they are forcing her into. She visited the shop and she said yes. I said, are they forcing you into riding? He said, no, Mr. Erdwin. He said, I want to ride, and so I want to ring that bell for her, welcoming another young lady to the sport of cycling. So, welcome to Cycling Bree. We look forward to see you, grow into the sport and become a superstar. So, yep. Yeah, Dee, so I think that's what I got here. So we can move on to races. So the first race was last week Saturday. I was not able to do Saturday or Sunday. I was at a beautiful event with some beautiful people.
Yes. Yeah. So Mr. Guns took up the shield.
Mr. Guns, Yep.
And he carried the shield for those 2 days. And because the race was canceled on the Thursday, they decided to make it into a mini tour.
Okay.
And it was by points, Andrew. So you had bonus points on the road and you had finish points. So when it was all settled after Saturday's race, 2 guys got away early in the name of Henry Morera and Kent Bob Gabriel. And they claimed first and second, and they swept up all the bonus points. So after the day, they were 2 points separated, those guys. Henry had 17, Bob had 15 going into Sunday, right? Brandon Catus was third. He won a sprint, edging out Brandon Catus.
Yeah, coming in, George.
Brandon Catus won the sprint for third, edging out Jairo Campos. Jairo Campos was fourth, and Roque Matos was fifth, and myself was sixth in that sprint. And that carried over to the B. So in the B category, Roque was first, myself was second, and Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, both Roque Matos riding for M&M, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph riding for M&M. Not sure why he's never representing the jersey, but he definitely rides for M&M, he told us. So nice job there on the first and third in the B category. And of course, D. Wade riding for BZ Boys, who is always attired properly in his jersey. Team jersey was second place. In the C category, shout out to Warren Cowie, also well attired in his Santino's jersey, representing Team Santino's. Unattached rider was second and been riding very, very well lately. That guy goes by the name of Hubert Brother J. Johnson. He is an unattached rider. And the gentleman on the third position is Kid Graniel, who is also unattached. Unfortunately, he had an accident today. So I want to send our best wishes out to Kid. Get well. He was coming around in great form too, riding very, very well. And I understand he has a fractured collarbone.
Yep.
Separated.
I don't get the full details, but I think something like that.
Separated shoulder, something with his shoulder. Unfortunately, he was hit by a motorcycle after the race while just riding back to his house. Literally, that's probably about, I want to say, 3 miles or so, because he lives right around Hullover Bridge. So about 3 miles from the finish. I mean, you see how things can change, Andrew?
In a blink and of an eye.
From being on the podium to getting hit on the ground, right? Sad, very sad. So I wish him a speedy recovery. Man, like I said, the guy was in superb form, riding very, very well. So if you're listening, when I heard the news, I felt really bad for him, and I'd feel bad for anyone, who was hit by some type of vehicle or something like that.
But let me tell you how tough this guy is. He came to the shop. He went to see the doctor, but the doctor wasn't. He had to wait to turn up actually, and he came in pain. I know what he said. He said, "I know a home trainer there." He said, "I want to get a home trainer." So he could ride. He said he don't want to stop. So even in his pain, the man want put the bike on the trainer and continue to ride. He don't want to give up that. And that's how tough cyclists are, man. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, we got to be a little bit. You got to be a little bit crazy because we're used to pain, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of losing. So it's a sport where it's very painful, even when you're in great physical form. There's always someone who's stronger than you on that day, and it's all about pain. Cycling is all about pain. The thing is that it's better for you to feel pain while you're dishing out pain than feeling the pain while you're receiving the pain. So it's always about pain, but it's what position you're in. Are you in the front just hammering and dishing out pain to the guy in the back? Then that's kind of rewarding. So we're used to that, like I said. And then with crashes, it's crazy. But again, best wishes. Yeah, Kevin, good night, buddy. We look very well because of you.
Yep.
You keep us looking dapper.
And we're very full.
And it's Halloween, so we're repping the mysterious black outfit tonight. So looking good. Myself and George to the left.
Don't sell
Inside joke.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, man.
I don't get no powder bun. Powder bun in the house now, Kev. Powder bun is in the house.
Yes, special delivery only. Yeah, those are going home. I know the address where those are getting delivered to. But anyway, Kev, thanks, man. These are beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Stepping up. Looking luxurious here in the black.
Yeah.
So, George, you want to move on to the next race, which was the follow-up to this race. So, again, coming out of this race, Andrew, we had two guys who had the majority of points. However, you had a couple of guys there that were in striking distance as well, with Brandon Cattouse and also Henry Moreira. So we want to toss up those pictures from Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Sunday one, yep.
Yeah, right now. The back of it. This one has a...
Yep, absolutely. So Sunday race was a very interesting race, Andrew. So again, you weren't there, but I think I saw a glimpse of you. When we flew past at about 52 miles an hour, I just saw a little glimpse of you.
Yeah, I was at the restaurant and I tell my wife and kids now I want to run out the roundabout. Nobody call it Bob roundabout, but I roundabout right to go down to Iguana Quick, Black Man Eddie.
Sure, Miss Dawson, I will definitely share mine with you.
Yeah.
But tell us about that roundabout. Why is it called Bob's roundabout?
Oh, it's called Bob roundabout because I think a year or two ago Bob was coming along the roundabout and I'm not sure what happened, but there was a policeman on the roundabout and Bob jumped the roundabout and I think hit that policeman and he fell, something like that.
Nailed it. Just T-boned the policeman.
T-boned.
Yeah, unfortunately. But everyone's okay. Bob was okay and the policeman was okay as well. So that's a good thing. But it made the news. It made the news, so we call it Bob's roundabout. And I think he's still cutting that corner the same way. You know?
Yeah. But it may feel good being a fan cheering on the riders.
Yeah, no, it's always fun. I mean, you know, cycling, whether you're watching it, you're streaming it, you're reporting on it, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of excitement, right? Yeah. So it's an interesting race. So it's about 42 miles. So we started in Belmopan in front of Courts, and we rode directly west, Andrew, in the rolling hills in the Cayo district. We made a U-turn around the roundabout at the Santa Elena roundabout, and we head back to finish the same spot where we started, right? There was a lot of, obviously the race was very interesting. There was a lot of points on the road. So you had points at Mount Hope, you had at Go Slow, you had at Bossman, I believe, going and coming back at some of those same places. But it was filled with excitement because of that, and some of the riders trying to move up with points. Jairo Campo did a fantastic job on the road and was getting points, and at one point, going towards Cayo, he was in the lead on the road. He was the leader of the race on the road.
Really?
So he had, I believe, 21 points. I believe he had 21 points. I believe he had 21 points, perhaps, or less than, a little bit less than that. And Henry had 17 points and Bob had 15 points. Or maybe Jairo had, maybe by one, maybe 18 or 19 then. But he was leading. At one point he was leading because he had 10 points or 9 points, and then he was getting like 6 points on the road, and so at some point he was a leader on the road though. So it was kind of interesting. And when the dust settled, we had a group of about 18 riders. It was a large peloton that started. I think 60 riders, and we had the final selection of about 18 riders coming in for a sprint finish. And because of the point system, the finish was kind of funny because of the point system, and guys were watching each other. So Henry Moreira was watching Bob, and Bob was watching Henry, and Jairo was watching Brandon, and Brandon watching these guys. So they're all there watching each other, and no one really wanted to commit to make the move and attack. So Roque Matos, with about less than a quarter of a mile, jumped out and decided to commit. and he just committed, and I was there sitting back because I was trying to protect my B. I knew that whoever won the race, if it was a B rider, they could only win the overall, right? So that's fine. So I didn't quite move then, and I was watching Kenny Gladden because that was my main competition for that day. I didn't want him to kind of sneak, jumped on me, and I couldn't react. So I was kind of watching him, and those guys didn't react, and Roque rode off, and a fantastic move by Roque, read that perfectly, and he won in a ball of excitement, which was a great finish for him. Congratulations to Roque Matos, M&M. And then once Kenny committed, I just circled him for sealed up the B category, and Warren was there as well. He secured the C category. So we'll go through all the winners. So again, in the A category, riding for M&M Engineering, and the hot guy right now is Roque Matos in the Masters field, winning this race of 60 riders of all different age group. You had quite a few young riders in there in their 20s. So Roque is 52 years old, going on 53. And he was the best man on that day, followed up very closely by Jairo Campos. Jairo was in second. Third was Brandon Catus. Jairo ride for Whatever Boys. Brandon Catus riding for Running Rebels. In fourth place was Henry Moreira riding for Bundles of Joy. And Troyer Treats, Jose Choto, rounding out that podium in fifth place. So that's your top five there overall, Andrew. And again, a fantastic ride by Roque Matos, and the other guys just battling for points. In the B category, in first place was no other than D. Wade from BZ Boys. I had to claim that B title because Kenny gave me a lot of smack in the race the week before, so I had to make sure I secured that victory, and it was pretty hard to do so. I had to follow a lot of stuff and make sure I was where I needed to be. So I was proud of that performance actually. In second place in the B category, Kenny Gladden riding for Digi. In third place was Gilroy Robinson riding for SPD. In fourth place was Ryan Willoughby riding for M&M Engineering. And in fifth place, the actual fifth place was Kid Graniel, but he wasn't there.
Okay.
No, it's fine, George. He was not there, so the rules are, if you're not there, you forfeit your prize. So that went to none other than Calvert Flowers for riding for Fun and Fitness. And in the C category, like I said before, Warren Cowie, pretty much winning everything in that C category, riding for Team Santinos. Second place, and I got to give a big shout out to this guy. Hubert, brother Jay Johnson, rode a phenomenal race. That guy is over 60 years old, as is Warren Cowie. And they both made the 18-man break, the split, right? So that's 18 out of 60, like I said. So, I mean, that's huge. The other guys on the podium, they were not in that group. They were down the road some. In third place was Barney Brown riding for Digi. In fourth place was Mike Wagner riding for M&M Engineering, and rounding out the podium in fifth place, none other than the chief himself, Santiago Castillo, and the oldest man in the peloton at going on 70 years old. So fantastic, guys. Great performance. And the overall winner, after the dust settled, look, we didn't know who the winner was because with the points on the road and the finishing positions, because you also got points when you finish, right?
Okay.
But when they tallied it up, look how close it was. Henry Moreira was 27 points, Kent Bob Gabriel 26 points, and Jairo Campos 25 points.
So
all within
1 point.
Yeah. So had Jairo won the race overall, he would have been the overall winner. If Bob came one position, like right after Henry Moreira, Bob would have won. So because Bob got more points on the road than Henry did.
Okay.
So that's how close it was. Incredible, very incredible. So those are the things that makes it interesting. And I kind of like that point system actually. I hope we get a chance to do it again because it makes the race very, very interesting and very exciting.
Because you have to do maths while you say, why?
Correct.
Okay, I make so much points. And so maybe I could beat this man. So you actually you play that in your mind, and so I guess the cyclists pay keen attention to who to go down the road. Oh, that one no matter, this one no matter. So that's why fans have to understand. Fans watch a race. We commentate on the race, but there's a race within the race.
Correct, and it's not always let's say the strongest person that wins the race. It depends on how the thing plays out as far as like the points, and then depending what prize it is, perhaps you don't need to be fighting up there if your prize is here, right? And if you can't win the overall, then you can. So there's different dynamics within the race. For example, like I said, those guys were watching each other very closely. Then the other thing is too, you have to be careful how hard you sprint for the points. Because there's a couple of times when Jairo sprinted so hard that he blew up and a move actually went without him. But thankfully he had a teammate who worked very, very hard for him and kind of got him back into those situations. So all those things you have to, you can be the leader on the road and then your race is over with. Yep. Right, so you have to calculate all those things, and then for example, had he known if he won the race overall, he would have been right there for the win. Maybe when Roque rode off, he would have been a little bit more aggressive, and followed him. Who knows? Maybe Bob would have dig a little bit deeper, and instead of Henry Moreira beating him by 2 positions, maybe you only beat him by 1, and then you had, different scenarios. So there's a lot of things going on, but. Hey, played out how it played out. Congratulations to those guys. Henry Moreira did a fantastic job again. Been very, very consistent. Just having a great season so far. So, well done.
Yep. So we move on to the final race this morning, Thursday race.
And before we get to that, Andrew, I'd like to make a correction. Last week, we in the junior category. We made a mistake based on what the organizer sent to us.
Okay.
Caden Sutherland was definitely 4th.
Okay.
Because he came in 4th overall. So 4 juniors were 1 through 4. So we had first was Keith Enright Jr., second Ahmad Charrington, third was Devin Major, and 4th was Caden.
I saw him, but we go by what they.
Right. Well, we need to report the facts, right? What it is. So. Had I seen that, I would have corrected that with Cito Matos and let him know that, no, this is not correct. Because I knew it wasn't correct, but I went back and re-verified, so I know for a fact that the kid he was definitely 4th overall. And he did not pay for double dipping, and that's why he was not in the overall like the 3 other juniors. So he was only in the junior category, and he was 4th overall, and very, 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 very great, strong performance by Caden Sutherland. And great kid as well, so I'd hate for him not to get the recognition. I know it's not super important to him because he's a humble kid, but still, in my opinion, I think if you work for something that hard, and that was a hard race. A lot of solid elites were in that race. You had Sean Cad, you had Justin Chavarria,
Atli Lozano,
Dylan Levy. So a lot of solid elite guys were there, and he actually was 4th in that race. So big up to the young kid. Stay on your bike, keep motivated, and better results will come. So I just wanted to correct that.
No problem, Lee. So we move on to this morning Thursday race. Every week, weekend warriors have their Thursday race. So in the A category, when the dust settle, Brandon Catus riding for Running Rebels. First place, second place, Roque. So now Roque Matos is actually a B. But Roque signed up to be an A, so he said, let me step up. I think the Wade also step up to A, and I know Barney Brown step up to B.
Well, it's always a little tough for me because I was trying to sneak that in because the thing has been, me and Roque have been battling back and forth. I kind of wanted to be an A and leave him in the B category, but then they got wind of it that I was riding A, so I guess he said, okay, well, I'm A too.
Yeah.
But I was trying to sneak that up, and just because, like it's always, it's Roque first, me second, or I'm first, Roque second. So I wanted to kind of, I was kind of tired of that game. I wanted to play a different game and move with different guys, and that's the whole reason behind that. Plus, open up the podium for other people too. I mean, it's good for other people to win as well. You know, there's no. I have the time. I train and I race smart and I'll be on the podium. But like I said, if it becomes a little bit too easy for me, I like to challenge myself. And for me, the B category to be on the podium is almost automatic unless I get a mechanical. So I decided I'm gonna leave that category with the smaller races, the Thursday races, and I'm just gonna ride in the A category. So that's the whole reasoning behind, to share the wealth a little bit.
Yeah, well, in the interview, Roque say you're not supposed to ride hard, but Roque went out and performed. He actually bridged across because the break was up front with Henry Moreira and Brandon Catus. And after the 1/4 of the race, the roundabout at mile 8, Roque attacked out and he joined the two riders and they never looked back.
But by the way, don't believe Roque. He's not gonna ride hard. If I'm in the race and I'm in front of him, he's gonna ride hard.
Well, he said
it's the same with me. It's the same with me because I'm not gonna go race and I'm not gonna ride hard. That's not true. It may sound good in that interview, and you let them get away with it, but it's not the truth. Believe me, because there's a lot of things that goes on behind the scenes that when we line up together, he wants to beat me and I want to beat him, and that's the fact because of the competitive nature. But it's good. Like for me. Like whoever wins, it's great. You know, like this morning after the win, I said, "Hey, nice ride," and it's a very nice ride. Roque right now is one of the best master rider, not just B rider. He's overall, and he's proven that in the Hills race, he won that race very easily. In the Hills race, he had his moments where he was struggling, but the way the race played out, he won that race very easily. And this morning, I'm going to tell you what, he made a superb move. So he started the race a little slow, but then at the turn. He jumped across and a young rider went with him. And I'm not going to call the guy name out because, you know, you didn't catch it on the...
No, I didn't.
You didn't catch it. I saw the whole thing played out. I'm not going to call his name out, but he tried going with Roque. And Roque rode him off his wheel and went across to the two guys. So in order to do that, you have to be riding phenomenal. And I think it was, at that point, it was a 32-second lead that he rode across single-handedly without any help. So again, like I said, we're racers, Andrew. When we don't line up to say we're taking it easy. So let's not listen to those stories. You like listening. I think you enjoy these guys lying to you, telling you stories.
I'm a commentator. Whatever the riders can tell me, I get that. Yeah.
So, sometimes you have to check the Roque. There's no way. First of all, Roque works very hard. We know this, right? He's up late at night. He trains a lot, and he's gonna come out there, sacrifice to get up that early, not to ride hard. I'm not believing it.
So George, check the picture again for me. Bring it back. Yeah. So
check his heart rate data, and you'll know how hard he rides.
So first place, Brandon Catus riding for Running Rebels. Second place, Roque Matos riding for Emmanuel, the chocolate that never melts. And in third place, the ever dangerous Henry Moreira riding for Bundle of Joy.
He had Bundle of Joy?
Yeah.
He have Mala?
Yeah, but he settled, because even Henry said, he not supposed to race, but he got in and did the race. He mentioned in the interview, if you watch the interview, he said that the reason I have on that jersey there. So actually, in the race, club race, he rides Bundle of Joy. So moving on to the B category, in first place, it was Fitzgerald Palace Joseph ride for Team M&M's. Second is actually Barney Brown. He's not in the picture. He had a commitment. He had to take off early, so he wasn't able to stay for the podium. But Barney Brown was in second place, and Barney Brown rides for Team DJ. And in third place, Mark Gentle. He rides for Melo's Cool Spot. That's what
Milo's Cool Spot. Yeah. And remember last week or 2 weeks ago, I told you that Palace will be on the podium. Remember I said that, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You see now he's
back on the podium.
He's first B this week.
Yeah.
So nice job, Palace.
And moving on to the C category. C category, first place, Warren Coy. Warren Coy stay up on top in the C. He rides for Team Santinos. Second place, Kid Graniel. I think his first name is Alexander Granel, but we all know him as Kid Granel, so we call him Kid Granel. And in third place, Hubert Johnson rides on a touch also. And folks, shortly after Kid left heading home after the race on the podium and heading home, like you said, about 3 miles from home, he was in a little accident and suffered some injury. We definitely want to wish him all the best, speedy recover kid. But like I said, he came by the shop. He actually came by the shop. He brought his bike. His bike had some damages, and he was in pain. But he said, Andrew, I get my bike fixed up because I want to put it on a home trainer and continue to ride.
Warren Coe has been dominating the C category in these races, right? So I want to challenge him as well. Perhaps maybe do some of the races as a B rider, just to kind of free up the podium sometimes and allow other riders to be on the podium. In my opinion, obviously, that's kind of what I would do, because he would have been the first B today, because he came in 4th overall.
Okay.
Warren Coe. So he's been riding tremendous again, in very, very good form. He is a very smart rider. He takes it easy for the first 1 3/4 of the race, and then the last quarter of the race, which is a turn back, he's always very strong.
Well, Adam, I'm going to tell him and stay right part because down the road when I totally retire or whatever, I could go back and say, listen to me, I win all the race for 5 years straight. So put me in a position the year I want to stay right part.
Well, no, I mean, yeah. Hey, it's your prerogative. You can certainly do that. But I like challenging. I like challenging myself, and if things becomes a little too easy, I want to challenge myself a little bit. And I challenge some of the young. With that being said, I challenge some of the younger guys in the club as well. Do some more elite races. If you're in your 20s and early 30s, there's no reason why you shouldn't be riding in the elite category. You still come out and do the weekend warrior races, whenever you're permitted to do so. But get out there and ride the elite races. Line up, make the peloton bigger. For me, Andrew, I think coming if it's a 40, 50 man field in the elite, and I'm in the top 10, top 15, to me that feels better than actually winning a race against lesser competition. That's just my take on it. But again, I like things being harder, and the harder it is, the sweeter the victory, right? Harder the battle, the sweeter the victory is always my take on that. So I would encourage them to challenge themselves. There's a lot of the younger guys there in the club who are well capable of riding strong in the elite peloton. I mean, would you think so?
Yep. And this morning, the chairman of the Weekend Warriors, he made a good point. And I see one young lady showed up, Chelsea Gillett, but we don't want to say, or basically he said he would like to see the women take part in the Weekend Warriors race because that will enhance their performance, that when they represent the country or like recent Caribbean Championship, the cyclists in Korea, that's the level when they ride. So he encouraged them to come and take part in the Weekend Warriors races.
But if you remember, that's what I said. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
That's what I said. If any female cyclist is out there and want to be a good cyclist, like Kaya Katus has done, like Alicia Thompson, those two ladies used to ride with us all the time in the Weekend Warrior races, right? And that's why they were so much better than the other female riders. So that's what I had said. I had invited them to come out and ride. But the other thing, there's two parts to that. If they're coming out and riding, and then you have the younger male riders in the peloton, that might discourage some of the young females, because the younger females can develop better against the older riders, the older master riders, than they would when there are too many younger riders in the peloton. Then the race becomes a little bit too difficult. For example, you see this morning race was pretty difficult, and the young lady didn't hang on for too long. That might discourage him a little bit. So it's a balance. You have to, in my opinion, I would do things a little bit differently when it comes to the younger riders. Obviously, the younger male riders, but that's something for the chairman to revisit and look at with his team and figure out, the best direction for the club. Obviously, right?
Okay, that's it for races D. We're gonna take a break and then we'll come back and talk about the upcoming races.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
And we will be taking a break. Be right back. This break is brought to you by 3.14 Pi, Sensible Gifts, and Southern Queen.
as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night at 6:30 as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with Turner, so yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30 as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with Turner, so yes.
Welcome back. The beautiful Thursday, man, in beautiful Barrel Boom, as
Yes.
the wheel turns, cycling talk.
203rd edition of not cycling talk, but as the wheels turn.
The wheels keep turning.
We'll be careful with those names because I think there might be another podcast with that name, right? Bike talk or something. Bike chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of stuff coming up, Andrew.
Yep.
What do we got for this weekend?
So this weekend we have the Emile Figueroa Memorial Race. So that will be in San Ignacio, in the Twin Tongues. Even though Mr. Emile Figueroa was deeply involved with cycling, his son Zaire, and I think he actually had a team at one time, right? I can't remember the name of the team, but he was very involved, and so the family have. It's actually Insurance Corporation of Belize. So I think he does work with the insurance company. So he said Insurance Corporation of Belize presents the Emile Figueroa Memorial Cycling Race. So you have some more details on it, Dee? Or just what on the flyer?
It's basically what's on the flyer,
Yeah.
but we can revise it.
Yeah. So we invite all the cyclists to make their way to San Ignacio to take part in this beautiful event. With God's blessing, I'll be there to stream the event, so we'll have coverage of that event.
Absolutely. So let me go to. I got a little bit more information here, real quick. Let's see. All right.
Thank you, Michael.
So it's the Insurance Corporation of Belize presents the Emile Figueroa Memorial Cycling Race. Top 3 prizes for all categories listed, plus more. This is a chip time event, so registration must be done before 5 p.m. on Friday evening. So that's tomorrow, guys, before 5 p.m. The steps to sign up: 1, deposit the registration fee. 2, you guys will this will be sent out in the Federation group chat, but it's the Belize Bank, Nigel Anthony Richards, and the banking information is there. Once you've done that, so once you've made your deposit of the registration, which I believe is $20 on the flyer? I'll confirm that shortly. Let's see.
Is it 30?
It is 30. Where is it? Is it 30, Andrew?
Yeah, it says it's a deadline to sign up is the 30th of October 2025. Registration $30. Registration fee.
Perfect. All right, so registration fee is $30. And then again, you send a copy of the confirmation of the payment. to Zahir Figueroa. And then you'll receive a password token. You'll fill out the registration form at totaltimebelize.com. So it'll be top 5 prizes actually. So that's nice. Yeah, excellent. Easy enough. And the route is from Hodes in San Ignacio, and that's going to go to the Belmont roundabout and finishing at Hodes. So pretty straightforward, Andrew.
Almost 3 races in a row, almost the same road.
Same road.
Same
Same road, basically, just reverse starts. That's all. You get about 1,800 feet of elevation, and it's roughly 43-ish miles or so, right? So
Quick thing.
yes, quick thing, less than 2 hours, hour and 51 minutes, hour and 55 minutes, with riding your speed, which is super fast.
Oh, your speed.
Yours.
One at the zoom zoom.
24 miles an hour through the rolling hills,
Yeah.
average.
Not my speed. I at 12 miles an hour, like half the speed.
So that's a big race that's coming up, Andrew. So we'll be excited, and thank you guys for hosting those races. I love it. I love the preparation going into Dominican Republic. 3 days, and it's fun. These are like almost identical, like the 2 stages. So 2 stages are similar, like these rolling hills, a little bit longer, so roughly 20 miles longer, but the same terrain. So usually it's around 2 hours and a little bit over 2 hours for those races. 2 hours 10 minutes or so, 2 hours 15 minutes. So, but exciting times. We're looking forward to that. So yeah, next weekend we have Triple C in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. We have a group of guys that are traveling. So want to wish everyone great success in that event. Again, one of our best finishers in that race so far has been Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, who was on the podium in the 50 plus before category, and also Roque Matos. Last couple of years he's been on the podium overall finishers. Last year he actually had a 3rd place finish in stage number 2, I believe it was. I have had multiple top 10 finishes in stages there, so I've never been on the podium overall. So that's my goal this year. There's 10 positions in each category. So it's 30 plus, Andrew, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, and 60 to 69. 4 categories. A lot of riders, over 100 plus riders in the B category, which is the 40 to 49 category. We have roughly, actually, let me look at, I can tell you exactly. I have that information right here. I'll tell you exactly the counts of, but in essence, what we're doing, 3 days of racing, Andrew, 2 road stages of 100 kilometers, 100 kilometers.
It's something like 62 miles, something like
Yeah,
that.
63 miles, yeah. 63, 64 miles, around that. And then 1 circuit race. So it's on a 10-kilometer loop, and we'll do that 10 times. But I'll give you some ideas of what's going on right now. So you have Master A, B, C, and D. And we are competing total right now. Man, this is one of the bigger events actually this year. 445 riders.
Wow.
445 cyclists that has registered, signed up so far, and it's 100 US. It's 100 US per rider. So you're talking about almost 45,000 US dollars here just in registration. Master A, in the Master A category, we have 1 rider representing there, and that's Sidney Belize, riding for Running Rebels. In his category, 103 registered riders so far. 103 in his category. We move on to the Master B category, where we have two riders in that category, three riders in that category, rather. We have Kent Bob Gabriel, we have Troy Gabb Jr., and we have Philip Leslie. That's going to be riding in that category. And they are at 120 riders in their field. So they have the largest field so far. And in the C category, where we have the most riders from Belize represented, myself, I'll be riding for Team Monteshi. I have it was five of us from our team in that category. We have Roque Matos, Ryan Willoughby, Liam Stewart.
Mike Wagner?
I'm sorry?
Mike Wagner going?
Mike Wagner? I don't think Mike is on this
Okay.
list. I don't believe so. Yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun category here. 87 riders in this category.
You know, so chairman going?
Troy Gabb, yeah, I called him already.
Oh,
He's in the
right.
B category. Bob and Philip.
Philip. Okay.
But we have myself, Roque, Liam, and Ryan
Okay.
Willoughby.
4.
Yes. And then in the D category, which is 60 plus, the D category, which is 60 plus, you have a total of 45 riders. That's usually the smallest category. And Hubert Johnson, riding for M&M Engineering, will be in that category. So a lot of guys from Belize going, Andrew. What I'd like to see is that next year we actually go as Team Belize on like the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club. So love to have us all in the same kits and representing the same cause, and we all stay together. So I'm going to work on that. It's not very hard. I've been there. This is my 5th trip in 6 years. Roque and I have been going pretty much every year. The only year I missed was for COVID 1 year. But I think what we need to do is we need to get some type of point system together in some of these races, in the Weekend Warrior races, Andrew, and then select riders from each age group and do some fundraising, get in early, and get some donations going, some sponsorships going. And I think we can definitely take a solid Masters team and probably win, being on the podium in all the different categories. That's my vision. That's what I'd love to see, and I'm going to work on that because it's been just like, yeah, this one is going, that one is going, and yeah, the reason why I'm riding with Team Monteshi is because of logistics. Those guys help with sponsorship for me. You see, I ride their bikes, so I get heavily discounted stuff from them, and they support me. So they asked me to be a part of their team, and logistics-wise, it made sense. They have they rent Airbnbs and for the riders, and we stay there. Servicing is pretty easy as well. Logistics, getting to the races, and being that I'm not from there, it makes perfect sense, right? So, but next year, and again, I have a pretty good understanding of the race and the area. So next year, my goal would be to work with the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club to set up something just for Belize, and we all travel together. We all wear the same kits. I think that would be something beautiful for the Masters.
Question: will any of these races be streamed?
Yeah, they'll definitely be streamed. There's always streaming. Obviously, it's going to be in Spanish. So.
But the other question: will they be after each one is finished, or they simultaneously
Yeah, I think they have different folks streaming different races. So we'll just have to kind of find the links and figure it out. But it's not as smooth as how we do it here in Belize, obviously. The only time only one group is on the course is the last day. So being a circuit race, so they start at different times, and when one group is completely finished, that's when they start the next group, right? So that would be on Monday the 11th.
Okay.
So it'd be the 8th, 9th, I'm sorry, Monday the 10th. 8th, 9th, and 10th. So be fun. And whatever links that we have, we'll definitely share that with the different chat groups here and get that out. And I'm sure you'll put that on the on the Andrew Ardonis and As the Wheels Turn pages as well for our fans keep an eye out for the Belizeans and see how we're doing. Like I said, pretty strong team. I think I'm expecting Roque to do very well again this year, and I'm coming along in pretty good form as well, and peaking at just the right time for this race. So this has been my focus race.
Okay.
I've always known that I'm going to this race, so everything is leading up to this race. So I should feel pretty good. Most of us are traveling a couple of days before the race, so we should get there, settle in, ride a little bit, and then race. Should be exciting.
Yes, I.
Then we have some other races coming up, right?
Yes, well, next weekend, because you guys will be away, we have the diabetes ride actually next weekend, right?
Beautiful.
It's the 9th, maybe we could put up a poster, George, yes. The Belize Diabetes Association present in collaboration with Urgent's Bike Shop the 14th annual Ride Out Diabetes Family Bike Ride, Sunday, November 9th. There's a registration fee of $25. Yep. So the ride starts at IT Vet, heads towards Ladyville, onto Boom, through the Boom Hatterville Road, head back to mile 8, and then back to IT Vet, where we'll come to its conclusion. I think at $25, you get services along the way, sandwiches, juice, servicing, and I think you get a plate of food after the race. So support diabetes. Come and do the exercise. Let's ride out diabetes. As you know, diabetes is what they call a silent killer. And so you put in a lead ride, who knows? Next thing you know, you become a cyclist. So big up the Diabetes Association. I'll be out there to assist with the servicing, so you won't be left on the road, and also cheering the riders. And then we have the TV Ramos race coming up too, right?
November 16th.
November 16th.
Yes.
That's that a 1 week later? Oh no.
Yeah, that's following it. Well, it's week after next.
Yeah. So
So
November
it's
16th.
this week, then the diabetes ride, then this one.
All right. Okay. So the TV Ramos race, Cycling Classic 2025, over $5,000 in prizes, category A, B, and C. So they have what? Elites, they have juniors. So sign up and get more information. We'll definitely share it with you guys.
Yeah, that's always a fun event. TV Ramos race down in Griga, culture capital. Love it down there. People get excited. What's my man, Mr. Flores, on the mic? He's super hyped.
Yeah. And
So I hope he's there again. I know he is going through a little bit of health issues there. So
and you have Mr. Moores. I think Mr. Moores and Emmanuel.
okay, yeah. But it's always fun. Those guys love it when we come. So I'm looking forward to go back down there and participate again.
Well,
I always try to support these organizers.
Well, the only way I go in there, if they don't have my hood ready, I'm not going. I want to stay home.
Can you order 2, please? I see.
The last time I got no hood.
You always just go for just one. One is a team doing this.
You on the ride.
Even I need it afterwards.
2 hood.
Please, yes.
No, but if my wife going with me, like 3 hood.
3, yeah. Why not a lot?
And if some other friends going, more so.
Right.
But definitely that's all. Well, I want to make sure our car. I have our car, Miss Anis, and I tell them make sure they have have spare wheel, spare hood.
Spare hood, yes.
Right. So I want mine and spare one so I could bring home, or when the belly get hungry again.
Yeah. I want ours.
Yeah. So looking forward for that. Exciting. You know what I like about Griga too? The fan base for cycling. I mean, so many fans come out. The people in Griga love cycling, and they have a lot of young kids that are getting involved with the sport. So big up
Absolutely.
the TV Ramos race, and big up the entire cycling community there in cultural capital Riga.
Yeah, that'll be a beautiful race. Always is. Always fun. Always fun. So looking forward to that. Was it Oscar that won or Jiven that won last year?
I think I'm driving. I can't remember. Good. My brain's not that good.
I think it was a sprint. Jiven, Oscar, and Carlton But anyway, it's always an exciting race. And then following that would be take you into November 22nd. More details are going to come on that. That's the circuit race by LF and Sons. So Mr. Travis Flowers and his team will be on the show.
That's the 23rd.
It's the 23rd, okay.
Yeah,
23rd of November. So those guys will be on the show. Not this coming Thursday, obviously, but next Thursday when we get back. And that will be whatever that date is. But that date and then the following Thursday, which will be before the race. So we'll get some support for this race and get some donations going in, tell you how you can register and all that fun stuff. So again, November 23rd for the Belize City Circuit Race. It's a family fun event, guys. It's going to have kids race. Andrew?
Well, the whole race, because it's almost an all-day event, each race will get the moment to shine. So for the kids, will get the stream all the way to the elites.
And guess who's going to be doing the streaming? This guy.
And
Andrew Ardonis with a big day again. He's used to these 8-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be knocking that out with his Ricola and plenty of food.
Yes, I need food out there, folks. I need food.
Yeah, so food will be there. On CL, we'll have food trucks.
All right, good. Nice.
Food trucks will be out there. So, I mean, this thing is going to be great. Travis is going to come on, Mr. Travis Flowers is going to come on the show and explain everything. Basically, what he's trying to do is make cycling, this cycling event, more of a fun family event. Kids, bring out the father, the mother, the auntie, the uncles, the nieces, nephews, the grandparents to watch these people, these little kids perform, right? And also, with that being said, there'll be music, live DJ. Again, the food truck's going to be exciting, and lots of races. Kids, elite, female, masters, A, B, and C. Man, it's exciting. I'm already feeling like I need to suit up, Andrew. So that, we look forward to that on the 22nd. And then that takes us right into the following weekend again.
The 29th?
It'll be the 29th, which is Saturday, but then there'll be another race on the 30th, I believe, which will be the Chief monthly race.
Wow.
So we'll be racing.
The race can't done.
Yes, we'll be racing the 29th, and perhaps maybe what we should do is turn that into a little mini tour as well. So I'll talk to Chief about that. But hey, the beautiful village of Willows Bank will come alive, Andrew, with Andrew Adonis as your live streamer for this race. So it's the Willows Bank Village Council race, one of the key sponsors of this event, Mrs. Roca, and also Mr. George Stevenson Jr. Andrew Adonis will be bringing this live to you. This will be a Weekend Warrior Club race only, category A, B, C. 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, not necessarily 60 plus on the C side, but it will be the Weekend Warrior, by the Weekend Warrior rules. So whatever category you're in the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club, that's what category you'll be in. And the race is about 42 miles, Andrew. It's 2 times that loop from Willows Bank, Birmingham Landing. You make a left turn, you head to the bridge, Limonal Bridge, circle there where we always turn. We don't go over the bridge because it's very safe. Come back, take a right turn this time at Birmingham Landing. We're not going to go left down the bridge. That's not safe either with the speed bump there. So head back to Willows Bank bus stop and come back again one more time. So 2 laps, roughly 42 miles. And it's going to be exciting. When that's all finished with, guess what? You can go into the village and party, get some good village food, all the game meat, whatever of your choice, and enjoy some village food.
And maybe some country wine too, right?
Yes. Seasoned, aged cashew wine, berries wine, ginger wine. Those places are known for that, right? So it should be fun though. Registration, what is registration? $20. $20, good prizes, Andrew. 400, 300, 200 on the A category. B category, 321. And the C category, 250, 150, 100. I don't believe double dipping is allowed. The only thing is you can win the overall race. So if you win the overall race and you're a B or a C, you get $400 instead of 300 or 250. But then you forfeit that next prize. I believe that's how that's run, but it should be exciting. Again, you'll be doing the live for that. And then the very next day, which is the 30th,
Yeah,
Chief monthly race.
And I think I got the one with the right date that up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's going to be just a regular circuit, Andrew. Come back to the city, San Cas Plaza, head on down Northern Highway, make a left into the Link Road, make a right on the Western Highway, Hattieville roundabout, swing back, come back the same way for about 40 miles roughly, finishing in front of San Cas Plaza. And there you go. There you have it, right? So maybe perhaps they'll do it into a mini tour again. And I think Chief wants to do top 3 overall instead of just the one first place overall, right?
Okay.
So that takes you all the way through to the end of November. You see how many races? Crazy, right?
And wait, but I believe there's a race
And not to mention your Thursday races in between that too.
in between. Yeah, I know there's a race coming up when I call the in December, right? The creme. I mean the pre.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I know Mr. Ruben Martinez, I set a date for had a female race, but I think the man feel bad about the man say he not sponsor no race. He may have an all female race, and I think he mentioned about that a long time ago, and you know, so.
You know what we missed out on? We missed out November 1st, which is Saturday here.
Oh yes, Mr. Guns they have the Guns the base race.
The Guns Base 1 and 2 race. So again, November 1st, Guns Base 1 and 2 race. November 2nd, Figueroa, ML Figueroa race. November 9th will be the Diabetes Ride. There's also a race in Mexico that some of our Belizeans are going to. November the 16th, TV Ramos. November 23rd, LF and Sons race. November 29th, Willows Bank. So every weekend, and that's on Sunday, November 30th. And then the Thursday races continue as well. Then we get into December 7th. I'm sorry. So November 30th is not the Chief race. That's a Cayo Circuit race.
Okay.
We don't have any information on that. That's coming up. But December 7th would be the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah, December 7th would be the Chiefs Masters race. December 14th, Weekend Warrior Ham and Turkey race. December 21st, CFB Pre-Creme. Then the December 28th is Chiefs Masters race again. Wow.
Race.
Every weekend. Every weekend. I think, wow, I was going to say after January 1st, I'll have to take a break, but then that takes you into...
The next season.
Yeah, that takes you directly into, look. So it's first a January Creme Classic. Then February, it's the Catch the Bull, right? Then after that, it's the Valentine's Tour. It's, and after that, it's either, Valentine's Tour, then Catch the Bull, or Catch the Bull, then Valentine's Tour. And then that takes you into 9th of March, Bumban Classic, right? And then after that, right into cross country. So it's not until, like, if you want to take a real break, it's for the Masters, it wouldn't be till after cross country, because for the elites, then you go into nationals. Wow, impressive.
Yeah, very impressive.
So lots of racing, guys.
Whoa, you just talk about it and I feel tired.
Lots of live streaming by you.
Yeah, boy, a lot of live streaming. Thank God I have a Zoom where answer, big up my driver, Mr. Rick Castillo, always taking care of me. Yeah, I think the old equipment said they burn out, so I have to get new equipment because I think that they're still in days. So we'll take a break and then we come back. It's giveaway time.
We will take a break. Yes, this break is brought to you by 3.14 Pi, Mr. Alex Ordones. How come your bike shop no longer a sponsor?
No, I'm a sponsor. I can't afford for sponsor.
No marketing budget? No marketing budget? But I was at your shop and it was filled. All right. Okay, we'll have a little chat off screen. All right, then we have Southern Queen Products, and Sensible Gifts. Thank you guys very much for your cooperation and sponsorship. We'll be right back.
This is a Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn Every Thursday night at 6:30 as the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with Turtle, so yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30 as the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with Turtle, so yes.
Welcome back, D. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to the 203rd edition of As the Wheels Turn. One of the most exciting cycling podcasts, Andrew, in the nation of Belize for cyclists and fans of all levels. So we come to the fun part, the giveaways.
Yep.
Yes, I'm sure you'll see a lot of people popping up here now for prizes. These questions are brought to you by Mr. Elston Wade Jr. from beautiful Bermudan Landing. Thank you very much for your contribution week in and week out. Question number 1. George, are we ready?
Oh, wait, not win, no?
They will win a beautiful. Boy! It's actually because they're not black, they're green. It's like a green screen.
Someone with my name is tuning in from Stan Creek.
Yeah.
My namesake.
Yeah.
Good night.
So, you know, we have a lot of fans we have to do a fun big up night.
Yes.
I know that Miss Alda and Dolfo, they need to tune in right now. I mean, we have so many. We have so many fans.
Send a good night to my adopted parents, Adolf Cabral and Miss Alda Cabral.
Yep.
When they're here, they take good care of us, Andrew.
Yep. Boy, well, you know, he called me tomorrow and say, yeah, I said Portabon is share wrong, but you wait till I gone for share wrong Portabon. What you call when I get tomorrow?
Don't worry, Dolfo. Andrew will have your Portabon.
Yeah. Well, I know the crew that are San Pedro right now. My beautiful wife and Miss Reeds and
Nice.
Karim and the
Honeymooning?
I think they're just gonna have one good time. I mean, they work so hard to prepare
Sure.
for the
Yeah.
wedding, and so
Excellent.
yep. So they're gonna
Should be
enjoy.
fun.
Yep.
Great weather too.
Yes, perfect weather. So
All right.
folks, when the shirt, it's it's show black, but it's actually green because of the green screen. So well, big up Mr. Oswald Bowman out of Brooklyn. Two and show black. Yeah.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, question number 1. Name the cyclist who finished 4th in the 2006 male cross-country race when he was a junior. Name the cyclist who finished 4th in the 2006 male cross-country race when he was a junior. Look at that. A junior finishing 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up winning the cross-country as well.
Yeah,
But
I
that
never know
goes to
that.
show... you didn't know what?
I don't know.
That he came in 4th?
Yeah, I never know.
Oh, I didn't know either.
Yeah.
Because we always hear about his win.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, but see, this is the thing I'm talking about. It seems like the older cyclists were a little bit more ambitious and hardworking than the current young cyclists. It seems like the younger cyclists are really fighting to move down to the club level, whereas when these guys were young,
Yeah, we're not ready.
when these guys were young, they wanted to ride up. The great Giovanni Chotto.
Mr. Henry Linares, boy, yeah, you know, he could. I wish he could. I wish he could. If he not get on a bike and win like that, so he'll be a champion.
Yeah, but he's a winner too, though. He's a winner in his profession, so he's a very good.
Great guy.
Great.
He visited me at the shop. Very great guy. So.
Yes, we'd like to invite you on because he has obviously has a wealth of knowledge for cycling because he's always participating in these giveaways. So, Henry, my friend, would love to invite you on the show. Hit me up. Let me know when it's possible, when you're in town, and let's chat.
We are starting to have a segment where we call fans. We invite a fan for command, a top fan for command, and say a few words where you love about cycling, where you love about the as we return. So we heard that a new thing we're going to start. We are starting next year, 2026. We will have a segment for a fan. So I invite a fan on the show. Now we're going to get your food. Well, I know they want to live without district if they make it to the city wedding, but I know the city one will be. I know one of the first person we have to have that Mr. Keith Anderson.
He's been on the show before.
No, Keith Anderson has never been.
Oh, he's never been on the show?
No, but Keith Anderson will have to.
Sure?
Never been. And I think Marlene Cuellar too. We need to get cheap on the show too. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
a lot of top fans. A lot of top fans will be on the show, and like you said, come in, sit with us. I mean, it's a casual conversation. We'll grab dinner together, and non-alcoholic beverage of your choice, and have a little bit of fun. Mr.
Linares, I head to Cayo Sunday, so I don't know if you want to bring a prize for you. Let me know. Hook me up. I think you win some other prize. Let me know, and I'll bring them for you.
The second person, what?
The second person will win a bottle and a dozen powder bun. And this is a courtesy of me, I. So I'll win a bottle and a dozen powder bun.
Right now, putting the mark.
Andrew, it's already 9.
It's yours. Time fly by.
Yeah.
Alright, I got a question too, yeah.
Our typical time is from 7:30 to 9, right?
In a bubble, say one come on the show.
Oh, in a bubble? Yeah, yes. We are no who that in a bubble. Young Aaron Pope said thank you very much. In a bubble, young Bar. Actually, next week the wheel will be away, and I'll be joined by young Aaron Pope and young Stefan Pelayo. They will be in studios, so they are turn me co-hosts. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep. So, all right, Mr. Linares, I'll take your prize. Please give me a buzz. I think you win something else, so I'll bring it up for you. All right, so the second question.
Yeah.
All right, name the cyclist who won his third male cross-country race 10 years after he won his first one. Name the cyclist who won his third male cross-country race 10 years after he won his first one. And you win yourself that beautiful bottle and it doesn't pour about it.
The person when I also show out, have fun, say, flying, take on the show.
Oh, of course. Once you come, G, just shout you up, whatever. We are definitely
G Rich.
We want to show appreciation. You know something what we love about our fans? They are cycling fans to the bone, and they follow you. I mean, the amount of calls I get, messages, you know. Sometimes people say I dip on my phone too much, but I don't want to dip on my phone. Because if I don't answer my phone, the people say, Lord, don't answer me. But, you know, they can't believe at this tender age of 62, I might be so busy. I have never been so busy, not even as a teenager. So, yep.
That's because you're doing a lot of great things, Andrew. And I am very, very happy and feel privileged at times to just be able to ride my bike in there and get a quick service on the fly. Yeah. I mean, you know, and I think that's why you oblige me, because you know how important it is. You know, for a guy like me, I stay on my bike, and I was out. You know, I did my long ride, and I scheduled my service around my long ride. My brake was a little soft, and I went in there and you quickly adjusted it.
Yes.
Although
you put me under pressure. You put me under pressure.
Well, I waited around, right?
I know. You did.
But I'm saying, like, that for me, I mean, that's like a service you can't get anywhere else. I mean, I could never just roll up into a shop at the States. Although I had great relationship with them, I always had to leave my bike and then come back for it. But so that for me, I mean, I'm very, very honored to be able to have that privilege.
Yeah.
To just ride there, get it serviced. I'm good to go. I live on my bikes, man. I love to ride my bikes. I really, not even training, I just love to ride my bikes. Like, for example, after the race this morning, Jalen said he wanted to do some laps. I went out, did some laps with him. I ended up doing like 35 miles again after the race. Just enjoyed it, riding with the young kids. I have the time, so, I mean, why not do it, right?
Yeah. Yesterday was a rough day for me because I had young Kenyon there, and he brought a bike where I had to bleed over the whole brakes, change the whole system. It was like, you know, always.
Yeah, did you get him rolling? By the
Get
way?
him rolling, yes.
Awesome. Was he able to get a handlebar or use a seat?
Yes, no, get the handlebar, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Because he was worried.
We got winner.
Yeah, we know. Oh yes, I forgot to ask a question. So who
I just saw a common name too, but.
well, you know something. Whoever the person again, because we don't hang up, but I understand it. Yes, it is Robert Ferguson. Nobody else named Robert have done that, so it's.
Yeah. All
So,
right.
so it's
Nobody else named
Robert will have
done
won that.
then.
So
All right,
yep. So
okay.
Tyler Lewis. So pick up your prize.
Yeah.
Oh, but Robert, I mean Tyler, I say Robert. Tyler, you have to tell me when you come for. You can get the bottle in time, but you have to tell me when you come for the powder bun because I make them fresh. So I want to get them fresh. I want 2-3 days old powder bun. No, that you have to say, Mr. Donis, I call on such a date, and not tell me tomorrow though. Anytime after, you just tell me, and not Sundays after I go do races. So just let me know, and I'll make it fresh for you so you could pick it up.
Excellent, excellent.
I know.
All right, we'll hop into question number 3 shortly here, and then during this giveaway, I have a big announcement to make. It looks like.
Okay.
I want to know what are the price questions you were doing.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that.
What are the price questions you post?
Huh?
What are the price questions you?
Another
Shirt.
Living Legends from Mr. Oswald Bowman. Big up yourself, Mr. Oswald Bowman. Folks, remember the 3rd of January 2026.
Night of the Living Legends.
Nights of the Living Legend. Get those tickets. I have some tickets to sell, folks. So you can stop by, buy my ticket there first. My ticket is special because when I buy my ticket, I'm going to get powder bun with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anybody come by?
How many?
I have 5 tickets to sell, so.
How many
You
powder
get a
buns?
dozen. You get a dozen powder bun. You buy
A dozen powder buns?
Yeah, so you get a ticket and a dozen powder bun.
Wow.
Already?
Well, you definitely have an advantage. Is that a fair advantage of the other ticket sellers?
Yep, I have
Like,
to.
nobody else will sell tickets.
I have to add an incentive, of course. Or if you want to go get Johnny Cake too, come make Johnny Cake too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, question number 3, guys. Name the cyclist who won the most male cross-country races in the 1960s. Name the cyclist who won the most male cross-country races in the 1960s. And we need a full name because the last name, George, we'll need a full name because the last name is pretty
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
pretty
Full name.
common when it comes to winning.
Wrong question for that one in 3, so I'll try to put it in quick and save it because, man, I got to put this in second.
Name the cyclist who won the most male cross-country races in the 1960s.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Or-
this is to deal with, because.
Our tech guy is having a lot of fun back there. He's just thinking about the porta buns. So, I got some...
Whoa, we got a winner already?
Nice. Really?
Wait, wrong thing, yeah, this one.
Johnny Miguel is the correct
Why?
answer. Who won that? G.
G-Rich.
Rich.
But you reach your winner,
Why?
Japan. So they for Japan tonight.
G. Rich. So we have your shirt for you, though.
Yep. So,
Right? When you, and it's actually green. It's not black.
yeah, it's green. We could do a buy a ticket to make a fly all the way to Japan and catch for you.
Why?
Hey.
Hey, buy 2 tickets and we'll actually do the show in Japan. How about that?
Copper for this other one.
So in the meantime, it looks like someone was asking about the young Irene Baki,
Okay.
and she's out doing some training, Andrew.
Right. Yep.
So today at our Marbella announcement came out that today at our Marbella branch, we had the pleasure of welcoming some of the junior cyclists from the ongoing UCI Training Camp 2025. So she's at the UCI Training Camp 2025 in Trinidad and Tobago, featuring talented riders representing Team Trinidad and Tobago, Puerto Rico, Belize, Guyana, and Grenada. These young athletes are currently in Trinidad training at the National Cycling Velodrome in Cuba, developing their skills on and off the bike under the guidance of UCI coach expert James Hay. So that's great news.
Yeah, can you send that picture to Judge and he put it up before we close off?
Of course, I can.
Miss Kristen, you know in 2000 the first one that Henry Linares, then Tyler Lewis.
Yeah. Oh, okay, G Rich, no problem. All right, sure.
No, you can't win Bolito though.
All right, so remember, folks, you can't double dip. You can't double
So-
dip. You have to give somebody a chance.
So, what I win for Bolito, by the way?
Bolito, all right, so I'm going to go through my lock and I find this. It's cross country gun a while ago, but it cross country battle and it doesn't pour the bun too.
Sorry, battle and Ponabon again?
This battle of Miss Rita Thompson and the pour the bun of I&I.
That's it.
So George, that's the picture we want you to put up.
We can try.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can prepare this picture, then I can do the Bolito for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This prepared, guys.
So hold on.
This is going to be a lot here.
So you know the Bolito will be for 200 to 500. The number 200 to 500.
200 to 500. Wow. No. That sounds like Powerball. Don't ask with the trick question, but
Listen, in my life, you know, something I always tell people I'm blessed, you know, I'm happy. Like we watched this recent hurricane with Jamaica, right? But we were sitting at the shop and we said, man, how lucky can we be, right? Having fun, chatting with friends, and having a good time while some people are dying or punishing, whatever. Yep.
People think that was a joke.
Uh-huh.
Stop it. Yeah. It's a joke.
Yeah. So, George, you want to put up this picture just before, or you want to wait till after we're done do the Bolito and then put up the pictures of the...
I could do Bolito first.
All right, so I did Bolito first, and then we
I can double check that I got that mark there, and then I can put up the question, yeah. So I go, yeah. And then if I take this off,
you know, again, one of the things that we have to circle back up with the Cycling Federation of Belize, right? By far, again, in the past, and I've only been privileged the past 7 years in Belize, right? But I've never seen so many athletes get opportunities to actually go international, not only racing, but actually training. You know, we had Derek Chavarria, who went to Toronto UCI training camp. We have Irene Baki, who was in Trinidad and Tobago. We had Goran, who was a part of that a couple of years ago. Jalen Briseño as well. So not only racing, but I've only been privileged to the last 7 years, and I've not seen that in the previous administrations. So, you know, we like to complain as Belizeans. Just that's kind of something that we like to do. I wish we focus on more positivity and look at the positive things instead of the negative things. But when you look at things factual, you know, these are things that they're tangible things that you can actually pull and say, hey, you know, like I can say for a fact, Goran went to Trinidad and Tobago and did that training. I can say Derek Chavarria was in Toronto. I can say Jalen Briseño was in Trinidad and Tobago. You know what I mean? I can say these things because it's facts. It's not, you know, and those are good things, right? And
No, we're
So-
just kidding. We don't reach the part. We haven't reached that part yet. That's where Father tell Karim, no, that the wedding, right? We haven't reached that part. I got they offered me to send me to Trinidad and Tobago too, and you know, I have so much going on, I just can't make it.
Yeah.
I mean, the president asked me, Andrew, when you're going, and you know, some people say, boy, where am I go on that? No, I have too much on my plate. I can't just jump up and go to
we'll have to figure out something too, though, because to get you certified for UCI, so you can actually, because obviously you are the best mechanic in our country, and you should be a part of national teams representation as a certified mechanic. We don't have one in Belize.
I'm gonna go on a trip though,
so
for the mechanic.
we'll work on that. We'll work
That
on
hard
that.
work, hard work. I give that up. That's a hard work. You know what? For I get off on a plane 1 o'clock, go through immigration, 3 o'clock. I set up bike and have to get up back 4 o'clock.
We're doing it for the country and for the,
Yeah.
for the kids, don't it?
Getting too old for that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
getting too old for
yeah,
that.
don't it?
Give a young guy that opportunity.
But unfortunately, well, you'll have to bring on like an apprentice then at the shop. So we'll have to get an apprentice at the shop who's willing to learn.
Sure, boy, the young people, they don't have the...
See, those are great. Again, see, look at great opportunities. And I know, Andrew, I know you would hire a young person right now. Without a doubt, the amount of work you have.
I try to show young people, but they say, Mr. Dones, me don't know how I don't have the patience to do anything there.
But you imagine a young, willing, energetic individual come alongside you. Like you said, you're getting tired, right? You imagine the opportunity that person can have. They can run the shop, and they can have all these opportunities, UCI training, things of UCI training, certification, things of all. I mean, all that stuff are available to them, you know. But yeah, so those things are factual, like I said, you know. So when you're kind of nitpicking and different things, I mean, you need to like point out the good things too. You know, all the medals that we have won, you know what I mean. Now, a lot of things are right, but can we do better? Can we do better?
You can always improve.
Absolutely, but it has to be constructive criticism. That's what we need. You know, for example, structure. We need some structure right now because I think a great opportunity that we missed out on this year, which we're not going to miss out on next year, I definitely hope we're not going to, is the Vuelta Guatemala that's going on right now. 10 days of racing, and I think Belize can be positioned well to enter a race like that as Team Belize, and that's gonna help significantly with development of cycling, right? But that's another conversation we'll be having. Mr. Singh, absolutely, yes, let's do it.
Okay, so make we move on to the final giveaway.
Sending numbers, no? So,
Between 200 and what?
I said 200 and 500. I just messed with it.
Oh, that wasn't real?
No, I was just kidding, man. You know, so it's Halloween time. It's just a prank I'm pulling.
Trick or treat?
Yeah. See me there on the bike. This skeleton man.
Andrew, look,
pranking you guys.
You have a very influential character, Andrew. You like to downplay yourself. So anything you say, you gotta be careful.
So Alan said, do it. The generation today. Yeah, folks. The things I do, man. The things I do. But you know something? I'm loving life. You know, I thank the Lord for giving me. You know, you never get rich, but the riches is what you love doing, having people around, having joke. I mean, I have joke all day, Barney Brown and the guys that come on, they keep me amused all day. They bully me. They tell me all kind of things, but you know, you know, that's why I love. That's why I love. I could, you know, I don't go down a job part. You have to the boss. No, nobody real up with me. I just have fun and then I have conversation with people. Like I mentioned, the young lady where Mario bring Mr. Mario wanting to get the cycling and we chit chat and you know things like that. So you feel a sense of accomplishment. To see a smile on somebody's face. That's what I like seeing, a smile on the person's
Not only
face.
that, Andrew, you're doing a valuable service. You are doing, whether you think you are or not, you are doing. Like I said, for me, I appreciate the fact that I can go there and get, and I'm sure a lot of other cyclists feel the same way. I was there when the gentleman from Southern Belize came in, right? And I mean, he was so happy that you fixed his road bike and his mountain bike, and I was giving him a chance to get back on his bike because he had a bad hip and all that. And then he's like, do you resell bikes? And you were I'm happy to help you. I'll post it in the, you know, things like that. So people value those things. To you, it may seem like just a little small gesture, but it's a big deal, right? And like for me, like I said, I'm very happy that you know you're my friend and we work so well together and you help me out. And I'm sure that you have a lot of other folks like that. That you're doing a great service, and it's a rewarding job at the end of the day. So you're not in a cubicle, you're not in an office where you're just a number. You are a valuable citizen of our country and of this cycling community.
Yeah, G-Rich, I wish I could, but G-Rich, since the last race, I have ridden my bike. I think I did most about 2 times, and been so crazy busy with the Caribbean Championship and so much going on. If I go ride, they blow me to smithereens. Mr. Guns, pick me make Papi show. Tell me what you have to do on this. So I'm not sure if I'll do that. I probably have to be crazy Saturday to do that because it's Saturday 1 o'clock.
The bass?
The bass one. But somebody tell me go ride him in, right? But I tell you.
Your first one, you was on the podium, right?
Yeah, I might on the podium, man. But
Okay, top 5, right?
But
So-
I haven't ridden since, and
Yeah, but you know, I'm not sure. You don't need to ride. You look at. You didn't even ride, and you did 100 miles, right? Well,
Yeah,
You're pro, Andrew.
All right. So we're going to get into this last giveaway.
Pressure, right?
I have to make a big announcement there. That remember, it count after I put this sleeve Bolido marker in the chat. The numbers submitted after because people that submit double-digit numbers that could fall into the range now.
Okay, all right.
And
So
that not fair for this.
So we haven't started yet.
We haven't started it. We haven't
Exactly.
started.
When I put this marker, I want to start. So go ahead and read it.
So after the marker, then you'll be when you. So you win the battle and from Miss Rita Thompson and the dozen Porterbon, and the Bolido pick numbers is between 15 and 35.
Gotta send this thing to guys. Yeah, so I said that to
The Bolido pick is between 15 and 35.
Let's slow things down.
Yeah, man, cycling have kept me feeling young. Doing what I do keep me feeling young. Jumping on motorcycle. Somebody sent me a gadget to make with me where the 3 phone there, and one the stream, one the record, and one that actually was spectator. And people say, "Why is that?"
You know what I like about your live stream, Andrew? Your live streaming, it's like immediately, like after the race, it's uploaded on YouTube.
Oh yes, I go home because people look forward to that.
Yes, no, that is great because guess what? I could be doing something else in the house or whatever, and I can have it on the TV so
Right.
easily than having to cast it or share the screen or something like that.
Yep.
Screen sharing. So being on YouTube is awesome.
Yep.
You can actually watch it on TV and still be on the phone or whatever. But
Yeah,
you're the only person that does that
Yeah.
live streaming.
Yeah, winner, Victor Stevenson.
Tell you why I mentioned that just now because some of them did put the number before the Bolido mark. So we have to be careful of how we run Bolido joke.
No more.
Remember the person to put the answer, but
No more
she submitted before the mark.
Even
That's
us.
why I make that.
Yeah.
Donis.
So no more Bolido joke. No more Bolido joke. Yeah.
Donis to get George in that trouble, Donis.
No more Bolido joke.
I'm never going to explain to everybody and say, I don't do it.
Yeah, no more Bolido joke. Yeah. You see, like.
Screenshot saying.
Yeah, all right. So Victor Stevens, please contact me. Let me know when you want a Porterbon because it won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow is off. I'll be in the shop from about 7 till 7 at night. So just try to get my work done. So
Yeah. And Vic as well. Condolences goes out to Vic. We didn't mention that his dad actually passed away.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Condolences, Vic. Sorry about that.
Yes, affectionately known as Coattail in this region here, Borough Boom. So is that I believe. I hope it's not passed away on his birthday. Correct me, Vic. Let me double check that before I spread wrong information here. 1 second. Birthday, I believe, not passed away. Sorry. I apologize, Vic.
Oh, you said.
Yes. Sorry, that's
That's a big mistake.
yeah,
Anyway.
that is a big mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I was reading the live the comments in the live stream, and it was his birthday, so I believe it's the 80th birthday. So unfortunately.
Well, happy birthday! I'm happy to say happy birthday,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And say the other.
Yeah.
No,
I was caught a little off guard there, so I apologize.
Okay, George. I think it's now that you could put up a picture with young
right now.
Okay.
My apologies there right now. Okay, guys, so somebody tells me to double check if Victor the first one again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So George and the tech guy is making sure he go through that thing there with a fine teeth comb to make sure he got it ironed out. You got the comb and you got it iron.
Alright, I put up the thing now. You said right? That's what it is, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right there.
Okay, see there?
So, young Irene Baki is in Trinidad and Tobago, along with the guys from Grenada, of course, guys from Trinidad and Tobago. Who the guys in Puerto Rico? So we have Puerto Rico there, we have Trinidad and Tobago there, we have Belize, and we have Grenada. So big up on yourself, guys. The future of cycling for the Caribbean looking bright.
Absolutely. So it's Mr. Ralph's 80th birthday. So again, Victor Stevens' dad, Charlene Humphreys' father as well. It's his happy 80th birthday. Nothing else. So I apologize for that. And again, he's affectionately known as Coattail.
Yeah.
Quite a dancer, it looks like.
Yeah. We have some information, but we can't share that. We'll have that gentleman give us. I was questioning about that, but we have to get all the details before we talk more about that.
I'm not sure who Mr. Victor was referring to when you have this here.
Give it to him when he see it from.
Yeah, because it delayed, like, whenever you guys mention something and people hear it, it delayed, and so what then is speak of sometime come at a different time, and it don't change topic then, you know. But I remember the top ball, St. Victor, I don't know who the top ball for give it to.
Alright.
That the prize to win though.
Okay, Vic, let me know exactly who you want to give it to. I don't really understand it really.
So it's for the book.
Yeah. Just let me know, Miss Bev. You know, I like the kitchen too, and I like bake, so I love the kitchen. Love the kitchen. Bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good night, Mr. Adonis. Can you please give my sister Janine Tattoos a big up for ringing the bell today?
Oh, of course. We are ringing the bell at all.
I'm a listen. I speak Julie Sean Wallison, guys.
Yes.
That wicked news, man.
Yes, that's great news.
I'm going to check out the post after.
Could you read it back, George? Yeah.
Last street
Good night,
with,
Mr. Adonis. Can you please give my sister Janine Catus a big up for ringing the bell today for her last treatment, cancer treatment? Such a mighty warrior. Yes, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, so we
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Oh, so you have a boom too? So Victor have a ring, have a boom?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I could bring it up next week Thursday night, and you give it to her.
What's that?
The polar one. And the, I could left this there.
I will not be here next week.
Oh, you're right now. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, true. All right, so.
I could take it to DR for snacks.
Yeah, one more quick thing. Now we come up on every minute. You can remind the fans that we got a new Facebook page and we have an Instagram account called follow.
All right.
I do my best to try post. Like they say, posters. Posting up the ones there with the upcoming race. I posted up on a new page as the Will Stern page.
All right. Okay. You the man for that. You the man for that.
Sure.
So,
Okay, guys. So we do have a new Facebook page as the Wheels Turn. Go ahead and follow us on that page so you can get all your updates, all the races coming up, all the posters for the races, and some fun stuff throughout the week we'll post on there. Andrew will share the link to that profile on his main page so you can hop in and follow it. And also Instagram.
It's also in this current description for this same live stream.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
So for this live stream on YouTube, if you go to the description, or Facebook Live and YouTube, if you go to the description,
okay.
if you go to the description, you will see the link to the new page. As the Wheels Turn Cycling Show page. Mr. Raymond Singh. Good night, sir. How are you? Haven't heard from you lately.
My whiskey done.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, that brings our show to an end, huh?
Yep.
All right.
We have fun here. I totally forgot that.
Yeah.
Alina Studios. I think Alina my house.
Comfortable.
Yeah. So
Excellent.
let you say a closing word before you depart for what you missed. What, one show, two show, one show, right?
I think one show.
One show, all right.
I might need a break after.
Okay.
Mr. Donis from Bashra Street to Pelican Street, you have done
Oh,
amazing work.
okay, Arlen, that's my good friend
I
there in
appreciate your hard work and
yeah.
dedication.
Chicago.
Thank you, Arlen. Yes, so we're out. Like I said, we kind of want to focus all our energy and our positive energy and our love towards the people in the Caribbean who's been affected by Hurricane Melissa. She was one angry female that was making havoc through the Caribbean. And we know something, Andrew. Melissa did not come from Belize.
No.
No, because we have the nicest, sweetest female and ladies here in Belize, and she would not be causing ruction and destruction like she did in the Caribbean. So she came from somewhere else, but it was not Belize. And unfortunately, she went to Jamaica, she went to Cuba, she's on a long vacation going to Bermuda, the Bahamas. So look, vacation is over, Melissa. Pack up your things and go away. It's over with. But again, we want to send some positive energy, making a little, fun of the situation because, the flip side is a little bit too serious to all those emotions right now. But we just want to, we're here. We'll follow the journey of these folks, right? And I'm sure everyone is going to help out however they can, even if it's with just positive thoughts. I think that will be good, Andrew. Thank you as always for the opportunity to be on this platform. Thanks to everyone behind the scenes, George and his entire family and your entire family. Thank you guys very much. And with that being said, have a wonderful night from me.
Yeah. Victor, my number is 608-3290. I have your data. Call me and let me know exactly what day it comes so I could get prepared for that. And another note, folks, just before I leave too, if anybody, I need twist what I think about that. For the people who have canned food and they want, they can come. I can take a picture with them. They can say maybe a few words, and then we pass it over. But I could take a picture with you, post you up, and show how much you're thinking about the brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. If you want, it's just a suggestion. So so we definitely try to raise as much canned food we could get, and then give it to which organization send stuff now. Actually, I want to big up my neighbor. His name is Mr. Barcelona. We can ask Sarapo. He left $20 with me today. So I'm going to take that $20 and I'm going to buy some canned food. So thank you, Mr. Sarapo. He heard me when I mentioned it on the race this morning on the live, and he came by, and so we'll take that $20 and we'll buy stuff that is needed, and then I'll take a picture of it, and then we pass it over. So I'll take a picture of what I'm donating, and whoever, if they want, they could take a picture, and we could put it on the page too. We could come together, we could make one e-pile, we could see one e-pile, right? And this it's a long-term thing. It's not because the hurricane just gone and it's fresh, and you get among stuff and you send it, because these people will need so much. Yep.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah. So, folks, before I leave, I want to thank each and every one of you fans who tune in tonight, or faithful fans who are always there. I'm here to serve you guys. It's a pleasure serving you. Before I leave, I definitely want to say big congratulations again to the Queen of Cycling, Miss Rita Thompson, Mrs. Rita Thompson, and Karim. And happy birthday again, Miss Rita, and happy birthday to each and every one who celebrated birthdays. Good luck on you and the entire crew that is going to the DR to take part. Have safe flight. Ride smart. Bring back home something. And be safe. Must say that. And I can't leave without saying a big thank you to the guy behind the scene, Jurgen, keeping us, in tune. The folks love it. To Rochelle outside, and I know my little grandson had an allergy, so I had to bring up some medication. I hope the medication worked for him. Little Ethan, get well soon, Ethan. To my entire family, Lex, Dee, and the entire crew. And last but not least, my beautiful wife, who probably be watching from San Pedro, and the entire crew. Thank you guys. We are out. Have a blessed day. Join me Sunday. We are out.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels